I'm not a medical scientist, so I'm not going to talk about the medical reasons for death. It may be a disease, old age, or sometimes even an accident or an earthquake, or somebody can get drowned. I'm going to approach this problem from a spiritual point of view, a point of view which I think is very profitable for understanding what causes death. And this understanding comes to us from Manikavasar, the illustrated Tamil Shiva saint, who turned his body into light and went into the statue of the dancing Shiva in Chidambaram. And it was while he was in Chidambaram that he composed a hymn that gives us an understanding of what causes death. Indiriya vayam mayangi irappadarke karanamai andarame ninru அருநரகில் வீழாமே சிந்தைதனை தெளிவித்து சிவம் ஆக்கியனையாண்ட அந்தம் இலா ஆனந்தம் அணிதில்லை கண்டேனே. Manikavasar stands before the image or the icon of dancing Shiva at Chidambaram. He composes this hymn at that time. He says, இந்திரிய மயம் மயங்கி இறப்பதற்கே காரணமாய். Why do you die? Because you become a victim to your senses. As soon as your consciousness moves from the soul to the senses, then you create death. If your consciousness doesn't move out of your own soul and doesn't go into the eyes, the nose and the ears and the body, the five senses, then the consciousness will fall on itself, which is the soul. And if you are able to remain in this state forever, then you will not die. And Manikvasar didn't die. And nobody will die if one is able to maintain consciousness to stay within the soul and not allow the sense organs to be functional. That's what he's saying. Indiriya vayam mayangi irappadarke karanamai. The cause for death is the movement of consciousness into the sense organs. Then what did Shiva do to Manikavasar? That's the rest of the poem, where he says, I would have been lost and would have been condemned to hell if you had not saved me, my Lord. What did you do? Chindai danai telivittu. You just did a miracle that was just complete. It was to change my mind. Purified my mind. You purified my mind. And then what happened? Shivam Aki Yenai Anda. As soon as you purified the mind, I became Shivam, which means God or godly. Following that, Andam ila Anandam Betren Yan. Sindai Telivittu Shivamaki Anayanda Andamila Anandam Anidillai Kandene. Once my mind was purified and I was in endless bliss. This hymn of Manikvasar gives a great understanding about death and also about deathlessness and also about gaining endless bliss.